It's Joe. We've been rated by 2? Was that what happened? Right before we get started. So exciting. Let me see here. Was it Jenem? Jenem Music. Thank you very much for the raid. I really appreciate it. And Cathadora, how was the end of Pokemon Snap for you? I know that's what you were up to. Rodrigo, thank you for the resub for 19 months. So much happening right away. Still kind of getting my footing here. Welcome everybody. We got morning music today. For Jenem, what's up? I don't know if I'm following you. I want to make sure I make a point to do that so I can drop in and say hi at some point. Or am I? Oh, phew. I am. Thank goodness. Thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate it. And for anyone that stuck around, what's up? My name's Joe. I play over video game soundtracks, and I also make loops playing piano, bass, banjo, accordion, and sing on top of it to do a variety of covers, originals, instrumentals, lots of stuff. I'll put the song list in chat for anyone who's curious. Jenem, if you want to pick something, let me know. If not, totally fine. I usually end up running away and eating food whenever I finish a stream. Callie, my book is getting published. Yes, that's so exciting for Callie. What's it called? As for myself, I'm doing very well. Had a busy weekend, mostly editing, working on the vlog. I got through the brunt of the work, I would say, this past weekend. And I did a recording session yesterday. I have another one tonight. So it's been great, you know? I feel like I'm really doing this full-time musician thing, and it feels amazing, and I'm just playing and practicing every day. Did a lot of practice this weekend too. So why don't I jump right into doing a little bit of improv for y'all to introduce myself to the new folks. For Rodrigo, hello my dear, hope you had an amazing weekend. Happy to be here for another month. Thank you very much, Rodrigo. And I'm sure you already know this, but I'll play a priority request for you if that's something you'd like. And I think I'm going to start today by doing some improv over the Polybridge soundtrack. It's just super easygoing, relaxed. Let's see. Let's do this one maybe. nice. I did get a good chunk of violin warm-up in this morning, and I practiced a lot yesterday as well as Saturday. I was in a rush to get to playing right away. Forgot to put on my socks. Not usually a sock kind of gal, but for whatever reason, the last couple years. Cozy. You can't really see it with these, but they're super soft. Let's see here. Welcome in for spectacle. Sock reveal. Very enticing, I know. Dr. Yellow, welcome. Jan Man Bro. Scott, welcome. Moose. Jill. Mike Crow, welcome in. Needs some good music and fun. I'll do my best. Cauliflower. Keldon. Loop-de-dude. P.O., good to see you. Van, Blue Archer, Cathedora Jove. Icy, good to see you as well. Stevie, so many familiar names. What's up, everybody? Wake Up Slow, welcome. Thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Tripwire, Wicked Style. I hope you guys are all doing well. And Jeff, just in time with late morning coffee. Right when I was about to start, I saw the raid and my reaction was to spill coffee all over my hand. Luckily, it already cooled down a bit, so it wasn't like scalding or anything like that. Do you work from home for Scott? I know a lot of you guys seem to. Great to hear this music in the morning. Got my coffee as well. Well, looks like we got to do our cheers with my Christmas cup that I haven't had the heart to put away yet. This was a part of like a set that my parents would put out every single holiday season with like matching spoons and mugs and bowls. But they recently moved to a lovely new house. But, you know, with that, you tend to clear out a lot of things you don't need anymore. So my mom messaged all the kids and was like, hey, does anyone want the Christmas set? And my sister took it and started to upkeep that tradition with her kid. She has 2 kids, my nephews. And I was like, you can have the set, but can I have like one of the mugs? Because I just wanted to hold on to that memory, you know? I used to love that every single holiday season, so I think I'll probably keep them up for the year round. It's just 2 mugs. Can't be too crazy with early Christmas things if it's just 2 mugs. But yeah, other than that, I've been feeling really good, you guys. I feel like I've found a balance of really continuing my strong work ethic, but taking more breaks. I bought Persona 4 this past weekend to encourage myself to take breaks from editing and practicing and recording. And I'm really enjoying that. I recently beat Persona 5 and I was really sad saying goodbye. I hate finishing games. It makes me sad. How's Persona been? I really like it. You know, I think I definitely needed to adapt to the earlier graphics of the game because Persona 5 is so stylized and, you know, it's just a really, really well-designed game. But now that I'm adjusted to the older graphics of the game, it's still all the things that I loved about Persona 5, playing Persona 4 now. So I've been really liking it. And of course the soundtrack's like amazing, so I'm hoping to find some new tracks to add to our video game song list after playing through it. Oh, milady. Oh, I did it! Oh, and it was the right height and everything. This is so exciting. What type of game is Persona? So a lot of it is, you know, storytelling and reading text from the characters. Otherwise, you spend half the game doing, what's it called? Turn-by-turn fighting? Turn-based fighting? Similar to Final Fantasy style, where you can do like a physical attack or magic. You have like, your health bar and your magic bar. And then the other half of the game, which sounds kind of lame, but I love this part, just live your life as a teenager in this little town in Japan, and you get to decide what you do after school to raise your stats. So you can study at the library and raise your intelligence, or like try the really spicy ramen to increase your courage, or hang out with your friends to build your relationships with them and make your bond stronger for when you do fight. But yeah, I guess that's the best short synopsis I can give of the game. I really like it though. I highly recommend. I found it to be relaxing and fun. Yeah, exactly, Cathedora. Like, when I started Persona 5, I was pretty, deep in quarantine times, and it was so fun to just do those living everyday actions. It gave me a lot of comfort in that time, for sure. Celeste, welcome. Enjoy your lurk. Am I going to learn the fight theme from Final Fantasy? I'm looking at Final Fantasy music. It's disconnect. You mean from Persona 4? Yes, I did the battle theme from Persona 5. Last surprise, which I wouldn't mind doing today. Eat good foods for Jan. Take over. Oh, I don't have that one, but I do have Last Surprise. So starting off with a guitar-based improv moment, I think I'm going to do some of my favorite guitar-led video game pieces. The priority requests are open for anyone who wants a priority request. For anyone that doesn't know what that is, I just ask that you do anything to support the channel, and in response, I'll play you something from my song list. So that's subbing, gifting a sub, renew sub, bits, or a dono. I asked for a 500-bit $5 minimum. That's the spiel on that. Let's just get to playing. I'm going to start today off with a classic. We're going to do Sight Spira from Final Fantasy X. Trying to enjoy my coffee before it gets cold, but of course it's already cold. But that's okay. Still giving me what I need. I had mentioned last week that when I had my violin lesson, I learned that I have been playing incorrectly with one specific tiny placement of my thumb, and I'm trying very, very hard to make that adjustment. It's starting to get better and more natural, I think, but I'm essentially changing physically how I play my instrument, and it's an adjustment. I get kind of sidetracked from the music sometimes as I'm focusing so hard on fixing that, but I'm going to try my best to not make too many mistakes with that. Just kind of going through that transition, The good news is, though, if I'm able to fix this, not if, when I'm able, I can do it. When I can fix this, it's going to help me play for longer periods of time and feel more comfortable with it. I essentially was placing my thumb when I was playing fast passages too far back this way towards camera, like that. And I need to put it here. It's a very slight correction, which honestly makes me need to focus on it that much more. So every note I'm playing, I'm just thinking in my head, thumb, 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 thumb. But hopefully that shouldn't get in the way too much. Oh, I made a mistake with my song list queue. There we go. Okay. I was on another streamer's song list. It's like, wait, I don't have that. Anyway, Final Fantasy X. Corner Klaus, it's good to see you. It's been a little bit. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for a resub. And please, again, let me know if I could play something for you. Oh, my event list is not actively updating. When I refresh it, it does. Collie, thank you for the bits, as well as Joe. Hopefully that will sort itself out, but I might miss some things if that's not the case. I will do my best. I would like to try and do this one more time without the track to continue to fix little things as I notice them. I did notice I still have my mic settings set for how I record. I had a recording session yesterday. Here, I was supposed to go into the studio, but the drummer got COVID, so we had to reschedule the full studio session to later in the month. But I was able to do one element of it from home, so the artist asked me if I could do that, and I said, of course. And luckily, they're very happy with it, so that always makes me feel good to see. Oh, you guys, I'm already getting spring allergies in Nashville. Nashville has really intense spring pollen allergies. We're basically at the bottom of a big mountain range, so all of it just rolls down the sides and like hits right where I live. It got so bad I went to see a doctor, like a specialist about it, and they were saying how it gets worse for some transplants after you've been living here for like 4 or 5 years, and then it just hits you way harder. And it's already begun. I am itchy. I have itchy nose. I'll try not to sniffle too much. But my nose will be red for the upcoming, 4 months ahead of us. Just a heads up. All right, relax them up here. Thank you for the bit from KTB. I'm guessing you're a big fan of, and also a good fan of Final Fantasy 10. Oh my goodness, I need more coffee. I don't know if this is interesting, but I thought maybe I'd talk to you guys about how violinists shift. Shifting is when you just go up and down the neck. I know it probably looks like we just go up and down and know exactly where we're going at all times. And of course, like, you are, supposed to know where you're going and all. But what makes it a little easier, I'm going to use my fingers 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. If I want to go in second position, I essentially need to replace my second finger with my first. So you'll see I slide up. If I want to go to third position, I'm going to replace my third finger with my first. So you'll see I go up there. That was pretty flat, but... So let's say I want to go from my first finger in first up to third finger in third position. The way you want to get up there is by moving your first finger to where it would naturally land in third position. And when you're comfortable with where that is where you're supposed to be, then you find the third from there. So instead of just trying to jump there like this, it's much more reliable to use your first to get up there. So first finger in third position, I'm replacing this finger. Now that I know where I am, I can stretch up and find the third. I should do a C natural, actually. That's without finding my first. So you use your first to get up there. If I want to find my fourth finger, if I want to find my second, that's the Lost Woods theme. But yeah, that's what violinists typically think of when you're moving up and down the neck, to feel like you are aware of where you are at all times, and to give you a bit more security when going up and down the neck. And of course, this isn't always just like a universal thing. Like, players have different ways of doing things. And ultimately what it comes down to is, if you have a good tone and you sound good, then like, that's the top goal, But of course, like, there are generally rules that you want to try and follow. But there's lots of different ways of playing. I am going to do next, I'm kind of starting off with some guitar-based video game music, sticking with the theme. And I would like to do one of my absolute favorites, which is Frontier Village Dolly. I've told you guys the story behind this one a lot, but the Spark Notes version is when I was in 5th grade. I played through this game, and when I got to this level, I just totally fell in love with it. I thought it was the most beautiful song I'd ever heard, and it's such a dream that now I get to play it as part of my career, It's kind of insane, really. In a good way, of course. I hope you guys like it as much as I do. I'm in a very practicey kind of mood today, so I might be doing more a cappella performances. I'm glad to see for Scott. Thank you. That makes me feel better about doing more of them. The one who actually inspired me to try and continue to play that way was Raisin, one of our mods. I was trying to fix a mistake that I had made in a piece, so I started to play through it without the track to really listen more closely. And Raisin said how it was becoming his favorite part of the streams. And I was like, oh, really? Like, then I'll keep doing that. Like, it's really good for me as a musician to do it. I've been really working hard on a few things lately with my violin playing, mostly that physical fix of putting my thumb in the right place. Trying to keep my fingers fanned out. It's really hard not to want to tuck your pinky like this or to have it kind of floating up in the air. So I've been kind of pretending these two fingers are just glued together. That alone's taking up most of my focus, but other than that, my teacher Julia has been just really encouraging me to make sure that when I'm playing the violin that I'm just listening actively the entire time and really asking myself if I'm in tune, if I can hear that it's vibrating the note in a certain way to tell me if it's in tune or not. Admittedly, it's harder to do with headphones on. Like when I practice, I never have headphones on. I'm always listening, and I stand in front of this mirror back here. Oh, I should straighten that up. It's a bit messy back there. But that's why my books are always back here. That's why I practice. And I just watch myself in the mirror to see if I can catch any physical things I'm doing wrong. And I just listen to each note and try my best to make it in tune. For Dr. Yellow, this is all really good information for me to know, so thank you guys. Obviously I pick the songs that I want to add to the song list for stream, but I do actively read what people suggest and want to hear in chat, and I keep that in mind for when I'm organizing what I'm going to be doing on stream. So if you guys want me to keep doing the playthrough of songs without the track where it's just solo violin and you seem to enjoy it, I'm more than happy to incorporate more of that. I think as a streamer, sometimes you feel unspoken pressure to always try and do things the most like flashy produced way you can. But I'm reminding myself that sometimes simple is good as well. I really like when you run through songs a second time without the track, that back to back. I really like doing it in that way too, Joe, because I can hear the things that kind of are getting in the way. Also for KTB, thank you for your kind words with inspiration and stuff like that. Thank you. I hope your guitar practice is going well. What kind of guitar playing do you do? Do you mainly use an acoustic or an electric? Finger picking, improv? What's your thing, you know? It really shows off your talent and hard work. Thank you, Dr. Yellow. I'm definitely working real hard. I feel like I'm actively finding, the balance of making sure that the hours I put into my practice are well spent and productive. I think it's unfortunately really easy to spend like hours and hours on something, but if you're not, actively thinking about how you're spending your time, it's really easy to put energy in wrong places, you know what I mean? And then waste your time in a way. My events list is not updating. I don't know why that is. Why don't I try just exiting it and getting a new tab open? Sometimes that works, right? Thank you for the follow from KTV. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Rafiki, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Okay, we're gonna see if I fix this. I hope so. For my next song, I'm gonna pick, again, I'm kind of going for more acoustic guitar based tracks to pick a theme, I guess, for the start of stream. And I'm gonna do Farm Boy next. Scott, thank you for the dono. Whatever you want to play, but would love to bluegrass or Irish fiddle. I can do that for you. How about after this next one I'll do In the Red Bluffs from Octopath Traveler. That one's very fiddle inspired. I do like the background chill music you're talking through. Thank you. I put a lot of work into this playlist of like chill songs for the back. It's all video game music as well, and this is what I listen to off stream in my own time to help me relax, so I'm glad to hear that other people are enjoying it. Kim Chica, welcome. It's good to see you. I'm honored to be your background music while you work. Oh, there was a handful of follows. Thank you guys. Haha Dogs, Smoked Ziti. That sounds delicious. Go. I'm Air. Thank you all of you for the follows. I really appreciate that. So I'm going to be doing Farm Boy next from Final Fantasy VII. And this is a beautiful arrangement done by Juke Remix. And then I'm going to do In the Red Bluffs for Scott. And good year for alt. Yes, that was a song called Break It Down. That was in the background just now from Persona 5. Putting in Doom. What a delightful combo. Thank you for the follow. Oh, hey, this means my event list is working now. It's the best when just closing out something and opening it again fixes the issue. Amazing. Cosmic Wolf Productions, thank you for the follow as well. You probably caught me at the end there. I stared at my thumb right when I finished and I was like, is it in the right place? After 4 days of drilling it, I think it's starting to settle into its new location. Let's see. I don't know why I just touched my butt then. Very well. Didn't need to draw attention to that either. Well, it's out in the world now. Not much can be done to change that. Jill, welcome, by the way. Let's see. For Scott, I said I was going to do a settlement in the Red Bluffs. He asked for something I was kind of fiddly, so I think this one has that nice kind of fiddle vibe. Is that a style of violin playing that you've been getting into lately for Scott? I also saw in the weekly goals that well, maybe it was a little bit while ago, but I think you said that you got an affiliate and you were looking into getting like emotes and stuff done. And if that was soon, well, even if it was a while ago, still congrats. That's awesome. Jove, thank you for the dono to make a beautiful, oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is lovely. That is beautiful. And unfortunately, no, I'm kidding. Yeah, you do get a priority request with that, if that's something you'd like. Trying to get geared up for St. Patrick's Day. Oh, you just reminded me. I got to do that too. And you just got affiliate on Wednesday. Yay, congrats. Scott is also a violinist. So if you guys are looking for more violin, spirit in your life, make sure to go say hi to Scott sometime and congratulate them on getting affiliate. I wasn't in the weekly goals section of the Discord for a while because I was slacking on my goal. In the Discord, I made a section called weekly goals where, it sometimes helps to just write it down if there's something you're hoping to get done for the week, whether it's clean out your closet or wash your bed sheets or something simple like that. And so I made weekly goals to help motivate myself to run. I spend a lot of time practicing in this room, and I realized through quarantine that I needed to make sure that I got outside more. So I started to get in the habit of running to get myself outside. And for a while there, I was doing so good. I was running every day. And honestly, since this new year, I have not been running at all. But I did it yesterday, and it made me feel good to put it in that weekly goals. And I wrote for myself to try and do one more this week. Start with easy goals. I felt like it helps a lot with my anxiety, I felt, too. It gets... What's the chemical that gets released when you work out? Endorphins? That might be the wrong one. Dopamine! Thank you, Tripwire. Oh my gosh, look at all of these chemicals that get released. Oh, and endorphins. So I feel like I feel that chemical release, honestly, and especially after the shower. I feel like my mind moves a little slower. With my anxiety and my ADHD, my brain is like, I feel like at all hours of every day. There we go. Anyway, let's do a settlement in the Red Bluffs for Scott. This one's really fun. Oh, that's Farm Boy still. Whoops-a-daisy. Celtic music, they do a lot of 3-note slurs. You can hear 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It makes it more dancey instead of doing like 2-note slurs. That's 2-note slurs, but we're Celtic if you do the 3. Two-note slurs. 3-note slurs. It gives it that feel of like a ta 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 ta. 1, 2, 3, or 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. Do ba da ba do ba da ba. And that's what makes it feel a little bit more dancey. 3-note slurs always trip me up. I know it takes me a while to get used to them. A really good song, Scott, I think for 3-note slurs and getting comfortable with them is Blackberry Blossom from not from anything. It's a bluegrass standard tune. It's how does that go? It's like so you can hear the accents of da dun 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 dun. That's that 3-note pattern with it. But I found that one to be a good one to practice with because it's very scale-like. So it's already kind of memorized in your hand. Well, talking about fiddle music kind of makes me want to let's do a Celtic song. I always go for this one because I think it's my favorite Celtic tune. It's called the Neck Belly Reels. And oh man, it's just such a dang happy piece of music. It makes me so happy. I made a goal to start working on my fiddle playing more. I recently recorded for an amazing duo, Fire Kid, and they do a lot of kind of traditional styled playing. And so I asked one of the members if they could send me a list of fiddle tunes to get started on. And he sent me Angeline the Baker, Arkansas Traveler, Sally Gooden, Bill Cheatham, Redhead Boy, Whiskey Before Breakfast, Say Dan's Reel, Maiden's Prayer, Tennessee Waltz, Cherokee Shuffle, and Big Ciota. So I made a goal to try and learn all of those. And then I'm going to try and go to this bar here in Nashville called Dee's Lounge. And on Sunday, every Sunday, they have a group of traditional musicians come and they just sit in a big circle in the middle of the bar and play a bunch of fiddle music. And I went there with some friends to just like grab a drink and hang out, play darts. And I was like, oh man, this is so awesome. I wanna do this. Can I join? So I'm going to try and learn those fiddle tunes, and even though I'm really shy, I'm going to go there one Sunday and give it my best go. Just try and meet some new people. Thank you for Anonymous for the dono to make a beautiful 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh, it is so lovely. Let's see. Go darts. I'm not very good at darts though. I feel like I don't know the form of it that well, but I'm very much a game kind of person. I just like playing games with my friends. For Faribault, how are you? Welcome. And JT Foxy, welcome in. Making sure I didn't miss anybody. Oh, Cowabunga, good to see you. You said your favorite is King of Fae or Golden Ring. I haven't heard of those ones. King of Fae. I'll check it out. Let's do Neck Belly Reels. I freaking love this song. That one definitely makes my hands start to cramp up after a bit. It's just so many notes so fast. Give it a little stretch. Which also means I was probably not having good form in my left hand. But I'm getting there. Hey Pencils, how are you? It's good to see you. Rickety Bill. Let's see here. Do I want to maybe try this one? I feel like this one makes me feel a little exposed if I do it without the track, which means I should do it. Culture of Ghosts, hello, how are you today? That one's really hard for me to play without my pinky being like all over the place. Maybe that will be a good one for me to practice and see if I can fix that floating pinky problem that I have. Gamer Ludwig, welcome. And Jersey, good to see you. I love seeing a Yas with the Franks. Well, let's see. I know I've mostly been doing tracks. I still got to do some looping for you guys. Trying to see if I want to pick like 2 more songs to do. For Oil, thank you. I have a studio session tonight after stream. And what did she say? She described the vibe she was going for. And I know it's kind of silly, but I do tend to like dress for the vibe that I'm trying to accomplish with a recording session when I'm hired for some, or like a show, you know? So if I get booked for a country gig, I like to wear something like this, or overalls or denim jackets, things like that. And she said, I'm going for a country ethereal vibe. And so I was like, okay, definitely gonna get me country sort of vibe and shirt today. I like this one, it's kind of cool. Of course, Poshmark. I get all of my clothes used off Poshmark, I'm obsessed. Yeah, it helps you kind of get in that mindset, you know? Yeah. Let's see. I had a particular song in mind I wanted to give some love to. It's one I haven't done too much. Yeah. This next one is called The Drifting Village. And I really like this song. It's as like a, you know, a classic home theme vibe. I love home themes from games. They're always so comfy and cozy. And I think this one definitely fits the bill for that sort of a vibe. I hope you guys like it too. I feel like the corrections I'm making to myself in my head while I'm playing are starting to stick a little bit better. Let's see. I think I saw we had a priority request. Oh, for Jove! I would love to play this for you. We almost had an emergency at the start of stream. I couldn't find Butchernome. And I was like, oh, my God, how am I supposed to get through a stream without Butchernome? But thank goodness, it was just down in my bedroom. Let's see. Eve 6. There we go. And I need Butchernome for this one. This was a song that I had wanted to try and add to the song list for such a long time, but I didn't know how I wanted to do it. I know I wanted it to be different than the original track, but it took me a while to kind of settle in and figure out what I was specifically trying to do, I guess. Doc, what's up, by the way? I am the internet violin lady. Well, I'm one of many. We got a club. So most of you guys already know what this is. This is my Soundbrenner core metronome. It's what I use to make loops from scratch. And with Bluetooth, I can hook it up to Ableton, which is my program I use to make loops. So it's all hooked up, ready to go. And I just put it in my back pocket so that I can know what the tempo is without either of us having to hear a click sound. I had that CD by Eve 6 when it was released. Was this one? No, this was the CD with the fly on it, right? And then there was like another Eve 6 album with a blue-haired lady on it, I think. Can you shred on the guitar? Not yet. I'm hoping to at some point. Just trying to kind of approach learning my instruments in a stepwise fashion. Let's see. If you mean this door behind me, it does open. Like, definitely wide enough to get in. It just doesn't go all the way. Yeah, that's where the mods work. That answer deserves a Prime sub, really? I could even show you if that would really make you happy. So much space. Wow. Oh my gosh, you actually did! Thank you! Thank you so much! It's a mess in there, yeah. That's the shame closet. Some people have a drawer filled with crap that they're ashamed of. I have a closet full of it. We're gonna do Inside Out. Okay, let's try it. A, E, B, A, E, F. 1, 2. It's that A that keeps tripping me up. Let's see. I'm a tender blend of smell. I would swallow my pride, I would choke on the rhymes, but the like the earth, empty inside. Swallow my doubt, turn it inside out, find nothing but faith in nothing. I'm a tender blend of smell to a beautiful oblivion. Rendezvous, then I'm through with you. Burn, burn like a wicker cabinet, chalk whitened or sulphurate. I see our time has gotten stale. The tick-tock of the clock is painful, all sane and logical. I wanna tear it off the wall. I hear words and clips and phrases, think sick like ginger ale. My stomach turns and I exhale. I would swallow my pride, I would choke on the rhymes, but the lack the earth, empty inside. Swallow my doubt, turn it inside out, find nothing but faith in nothing. Put my tender heart in a blender, spin around to a beautiful oblivion. Rendezvous, then I'm through with you. SoCal is where my mind stays, but it's not my state of mind. I'm not as ugly, sad as you. Or am I origami, folded up and just pretend, demented as the motives in your head. I would swallow my pride, I would choke on the rhymes, but the lack the oven, empty inside. Swallow my doubt, turn it inside out, find nothing but faith in nothing. Put my tender heart in a blender, spin around to a beautiful oblivion. Rendezvous, then I'm through with you. Burn, burn like a wicker candle, chalk whitened or sulphurate. I see our time is getting stale. The tick-tock of the clock is painful, all sane and logical. I wanna tear it off the wall. I hear words and clips and phrases, I think sick like ginger ale. My stomach turns and I exhale. I would swallow my pride, I would choke on the rhymes, but the lack the earth, empty inside. Swallow my doubt, turn it inside out, find nothing but faith in nothing. But tender heart in a blender, spin to a beautiful oblivion. Rendezvous, then I'm through with you. I know it's kind of a weirder version, obviously, of the song. I feel like it was just like how I had to do it. Belchin Waffle, your name is gorgeous. Oh my God. I don't know how I missed that before, is it's not a first time chat from you. Oh, that's just delightful. Yes, we gotta unplug the blender after or else it's dangerous. For Piyush, thank you for the kind words and that follow. I really appreciate it. Everybody for the kind words. For the only Tam, I hope that your day gets a little bit better and that the rough part's passed already. I feel you on getting through tough days. I feel like I don't know lately. I feel like ever really. What kind of dam that I get in front of me, and you know, my heart goes out for you for the tough ones. Let's see. After doing that one, I kind of want to do Life on Mars by David Bowie next. This is one where I didn't stray really away from the original arrangement of it. I love the original string arrangement on this song. I think it's so beautiful. And I just tried my best to listen to it. Most of you guys already know this, but I write out all of my music by ear. So I listen to it and then I go into Sibelius, which is my computer program where I write it all out. And it's been very useful. I highly recommend Sibelius. Hey, Golden Pants, thank you very much for gifting a sub. For You Can't Call Me, got it? Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Have you ever heard the Sue George version of Life on Mars? I think I might have said that name wrong. But I guess that also answers the question of I haven't, no. Is it, oh wait, actually, is it on the guitar? I think I might have. It was used in an ad, I think, for like a... Oh, it's like right at the front of my head. I can't quite say what I'm thinking. Wasn't it, there were like a movie that did all of their versions of David Bowie songs? Am I remembering that correctly? I don't know. So the last one I did from scratch, but this is a loop where I did pre-record the guitar. I have them kind of 50-50. I do that to help things, move along on the channel and change things up, keep it a little bit more interesting. Yes, Life Aquatic. That's so satisfying to get that bit of information that I was just reaching for so hard. I actually still haven't seen the Life Aquatic. Then I have heard that version, and it's beautiful. A town with an ocean view? Absolutely. Is it okay if I do the David Bowie one first, and then I do A Town with an Ocean View for you? If you need to go quickly, I can switch the order. That's fine? Okay, cool. Thank you very much. Yeah, but I want to play, especially for those who help support the channel. I always want to try and get to your guys' requests ASAP, So, with this, like I said, this particular string arrangement, I based it as closely as I could off the original recording. And I'm going to layer those strings now, and then we'll sing through it. Bye, Piyush. I hope you have a great day as well. I shouldn't have stopped it. Well, okay, whatever. My bad. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm making really dumb mistakes right now. Let me just take a moment, take my time. Right when you said not to change a thing, maybe I should change some things. Thank you, Anonymous, for a $6.69 donation. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Let's do the song It's a god-awful small affair to the girl with the mousy hair, but her mommy is yelling no, and her daddy has told her to go, but her friend is nowhere to be seen. Now she walks through her sunken dreams to the seat with the clearest view, and she is hooked to the silver screen. But the film is a saddening bore, 'cause she's lived it 10 times or more. She could spit in the eyes of fools as they ask her to focus on sailors fighting in the dance hall. Oh man, look at those cavemen go. It's a freaky show. Take a look at the man beating up their own guy. Oh man, I wonder if they'll ever know he's in the best-selling show. Is it like if I'm It's on America's tortured brow that Mickey Mouse has grown up a cow. Now the workers are struck for fame, 'cause Lennon's on sale again. See the mice in their million holes, from Ibiza to the Norfolk Broads. North Britannia is out of bounds to my mother, my dog, and clowns. But the film is a saddening bore, 'cause I've wrote it 10 times or more. It's about to appear it again, as I ask you to focus on sailors fighting in the dance hall. Oh man, look at those cavemen go. It's a freaky show. Take a look at the man beating up their own guy. Oh man, wonder if I'll ever know he's in the best-selling show. Is it like if I'm Shouldn't have been quite as long as a build, my bad. Aaronim, thank you for a resub. You'll be pleased to know that the next song, which is already in the queue, is actually going to be A Town with an Ocean View. But if there's something else you'd like to hear, so I could thank you for that gift sub, I would love to. For Scott, thank you for the dono. Thank you. I really appreciate it. The Sailor Uranus and Neptune themes, you got it. Let's see, A Town with an Ocean View is in the blue binder. For Hordor, welcome. Thank you. It's always a pleasure to enjoy your music and sweet smile. Good job, Joe. I'm happy with you as a streamer. And of course, as a person, hey. Thank you so much, Richard. That's really kind to say. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate you all so much. So next up is one of my favorite loops, and it's one that we've really locked in as of late. Get the Blues out and ready. The Blues do enjoy this one. Oh, my little kitty cat, Baloo. Sweet thing. Let's see. So this is under Instrumentals, Ghibli, Town with an Ocean View. And for this, all the prep I need is just doing pedals for this third layer. Sweet. Let's do it. This is an arrangement I put together from the wonderful film Kiki's Delivery Service, which is one of my absolute favorites, and I hope you enjoy it. I know I look evil. I keep going like this. I'm having some bad blood flow to my fingertips when my hands get cold. Your stream is like having a live concert at my home. Fantastic job. Thank you. I also saw friends in chat. Mary Hill, how are you guys? It's always nice to see you. A big shout out for Mary Hill, who is here on Twitch, is like a variety streamer lately, doing a whole bunch of different stuff, games, music. You can find the music project that they do under the name Fire Kid, and I'm very excited to be able to share with you guys at some point in the future, some recordings that I had the pleasure of working on with them, and I'm really excited about it. Thank you for Tandrum for the follow, as well as Tuttlesy. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. Ooh, my computer's having a bit of a hard time. I did turn it off before stream. I deleted a bunch of stuff off of it too, but I think I'm just pushing the limitations on it a little bit, maybe. I'll just put this on in the back for now. Just speedrunning, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Tuttle, you were playing along. What do you play? I love when people tell me they're playing along. It is such a heartwarming, magical thing to know that, you know, we're in two complete other places in the world, but we're playing music together. Oh, come on. Could there be anything more beautiful than that? The first time I thought about that in detail, when I was on stream and someone said they were playing along, I was so lame. I ended up tearing up. And I was like, that's so beautiful that, you know, we've never met and we're in opposite parts of the world, but we're playing together. That's just so cool. I'm a bit of a schlop at moments. I don't know if schlop's the right word. I don't know where I pulled that one from. Jeez. Sailor Uranus and Neptune themes. And this one's for Aaron M. There's a really hard part in this that I just haven't practiced. You guys will definitely notice it, and I'm just gonna sit out for the really fast part. Pretty embarrassing, honestly, as I should just learn it and practice it. It just kind of slips my mind, so my bad, but we'll do the other ones. For Vic Music, is that the right way to say it, by the way, Vic? I hope so. Oh, scared me. That's it. Okay. I know I can do it. I just need to probably do that for 15 minutes with a metronome. One day, we'll get there. Also, welcome, Andrew. I think I saw that you just landed back in Nashville. Where were you, by the way? I know that you're traveling for work. It's good to see you. That's my official welcome back, of course. Daniel, what's up? Always good to see you. Hey, I picked up the package from the P.O. box. It was a fingerboard polish for the acoustic guitar. Thank you. I feel like I haven't seen acoustic strings in there. I don't know if I'm just going crazy or if I already picked it up. But thank you, that's very thoughtful. And I promise I'll take care of my acoustic. The strings on it are so low. Is it weird that I bricked at the same time? It was destiny. I don't think I've gotten strings. But I will check that at some point today. Do you want some candy from Ireland? Yes. Yeah, where did I put the P.O. box? It's at the bottom of my About Me section in the that. Oh, and we have a command for it. That's awesome. Cool. But I would love that. Well, y'all, I'm going to take a quick break to just fill up my coffee cup and use the restroom real quick. In the meanwhile, I'm going to put on my most recent video that's up on my YouTube channel, which is over here under Joe Cleary. I worked basically all day Saturday editing the vlog. It's getting really close. I've at least gotten through the hardest part, which was going through all of the practice videos. I wanted to do a progress vlog video showing my violin practice routine and stuff that I'm working on, and hopefully, by the end of the video, you get to see me learn a song start to finish. So I finally edited all of the practice footage, and, I'm putting in between there some shots of other things that I got into that month, like rehearsals and recording sessions. That stuff's more enjoyable to put in. The hard part was editing and sorting through all the practice footage. That was pretty brutal. But that will be coming out on the YouTube channel sooner rather than later. And if you like what you see, it would mean a lot if you go over and sub to the YouTube channel. We recently passed over 2,000 subs over there, which is really, just an amazing thing to see grow. So thank you guys. But in the meanwhile, here is, oh my God, I almost put on the blooper reel. No. Here is now I'm nervous it's not the right one. We'll find out. This is my Duran Duran cover of The Chauffeur. I hope you enjoy. And I'll be back right at the end of the video. Thank you guys.
Glides are moving, oh, looking for a new place to drive. You sit beside me, so newly charming, sweating dewdrops glisten fresh in your side, and the sun looks down, letting everything behind. The front of your dress all shadowy line, and the droning engine thaws in time with you. Shadowy light and the droning engine throbs in time. Your beating heart. Say, living for another day. The aphids warm up in the drifting haze. Swim seagull in the sky towards that hollow western night. My envied lady holds you fast in her gaze, and the sun looks down, letting every behind. The front of your dress all shadowy lined, and the droning engine thaws in time with your beating heart. And the sun looks down, letting every behind. The front of your dress all shadowy lined, and the droning engine thaws in time with your beating heart. Say, blue silver. Sing, blue silver. And watching lovers part, I feel you smiling. Where glass splinters lie so deep in your mind, to tear out from your eyes with a thought to stiffen brooding lies. I'll only watch you leave me further behind. And the sun looks down, letting every behind. The front of your dress all shadowy lined, and the droning engine thaws in time with your beating heart. And the sun looks down, letting every behind. The front of your dress all shadowy lined, and the droning engine thaws in time with your beating heart. And the sun looks down, letting every behind. The front of your dress all shadowy lined, and the droning engine thaws in time with your beating heart. And the sun looks down, letting every behind. The front of your dress all shadowy lined, and the droning engine thaws in time with your beating heart.
Scary. I almost dropped my metronome in the toilet for like the millionth time. I keep this in my back pocket when I make loops so that I can feel the vibration, and I forget it's there. And then I go to use the bathroom, and every time it falls out like right next to the toilet. I'm like, no, metronome, I'm so sorry. So, oops, my bad. That's something I should be more aware of. Floatronome. The only one way to find out. Let's see, that one was kind of sassy. So why don't we do a sassy one? Let's do Two-Face, one of my originals. Oh no, it didn't fall in. It just missed, but it was very close. Very, very, very close. The most loyal follower, what's up? Don't put electronics in rice. Really? I've always done that with iPhones when I've had to. Spoopy! I brought up the P.O. box earlier, but look what Spoopy made me. It's my little Unravel guy, which was, I think, One of the first games I played on my game channel, Joe Doesn't Play Violin. Yeah, so cute. So he watches over me up here. Love it. Time for the late shift. Have a good day at work for Aaron M. Thank you for that gift sub. No, I was saying how I almost dropped this in the toilet on my break, my metronome. I adore him, Spoopy. He keeps me safe. Welcome for why. How are you today? So like I said, I'm gonna do one of my originals for you called Two-Face. Elton, hello, how are you? I hope you're well. Here it is. This track is another Persona 5 one we're listening to right now. I just love the Persona 5 soundtrack so much. There we go. Okay. So for this one, I like a cool synthy sound. Arthur, it's good to see you. Welcome. I hope you're well. Whoa, that was loud. Okay. Next.
got myself in trouble. I'm so damn gullible, fell right into his hands. He said he'd give me the world if I gave him mine. Stone cold sober, I handed it over, left all else behind. Was it worth it? It's got me feeling so worthless. Not sure how else I can word it other than to say it straight. You're two-faced, too good. Someone like me have been so caught up with your sorry self. I'd be so much better off wasting my time on anybody else. You said you never loved me and you never will. Well, I don't know who I was talking to or which side of your two-face.
I'm gonna add backup vocals.
With your sorry self. Anybody else? With your sorry self. Anybody else?
Oh, shoot. Take two on that.
With your sorry self. Anybody else? Each night we go out and put on quite a show. I gotta be his fancy new arm candy. Little did I know the whole act wouldn't last. In fact, it would fall apart. There was so much more behind closed doors. I just couldn't see that far. Was it worth it? It's got me feeling so worthless. Not sure how else I can word it other than to say it straight. You're two-faced, how could someone like me have been so caught up with your sorry self? I'd be so much better off wasting my time on anybody else. You said you never loved me and you never will. Well, I don't know who I was talking to or which side of your two-face. Was it worth it? It's got me feeling so worthless. Not sure how else I can word it other than to say it straight. You're two-faced, how could someone like me have been so caught up with your sorry self? I'd be so much better off wasting my time on anybody else. You said you never loved me and you never will. Well, I don't know who I was talking to or which side of you to
Thank you, guys. Thank you. For KTB, for the bits, thank you very much. That one admittedly always makes me feel like kind of a little self-conscious to do, because there's a lot of hurt in that one. You know, it's definitely not subtle in how I was feeling with that. For Tuttle, it's a fun one to do improv over. I love descending line progressions. I just think they're so captivating. But yeah, it was a situation of a song where I felt like I had a lot of feeling inside and I just needed an outlet to get it out. And so I sat down and started doing it without really actively thinking about what I was even saying, just really getting it out. But it's what I wrote to help me overcome exiting an abusive relationship. So I know it kind of sounds almost like a petty breakup song, but it's a lot more kind of going on in there than what's immediately noticeable on the surface. But let's see. I've done this one quite a few times lately, but I feel like I'm really just having a good time with it, and I want to try and lock it in. For me, it was the chord progression first, Tripwire. I felt like I was kind of really inside my head, and I sat down at the piano and started to just play to take my mind off of things, and that descending progression was what I started with. And I think the first words that I did was, I fell in too deep with the wrong kind of man. Got myself in trouble, I'm so damn gullible, fell right in his hands. I think that whole thing came together first. He said he'd give me the world if, let's see, I fell in too deep with the wrong kind of man. Got myself in trouble, I'm so damn gullible, fell right in his hands. He said he'd give me the world if I gave him mine. Stone cold sober, handed it over and left all else behind. Was it worth it? It's got me feeling so worthless. Not sure how else I can word it other than to say it's straight. And that was me being honest with myself there. Like, I have to say what actually happened. So I believed it. You're two-faced, how could someone like me have been so caught up with your sorry self? I'd be so much better off wasting my time on anybody else. Anybody else. You said you never loved me and you never will. Well, I don't know who I was talking Each night we go out and put on quite a show. I gotta be his fancy new arm candy. Little did I know, the whole act, it wouldn't last. In fact, it would fall apart. There was so much more behind closed doors. I just couldn't see that far. I've never done that in like a slower way. I feel like it helps kind of better maybe paint what was going on there. But on lighter notes, let's do, I kind of want to do The Way by Fastball. But let's start by doing, I think I'll do these first. Thank you guys for letting me be honest. I know I'm just adding all of the things right now. But it's fun. I want more instruments. They made up their minds and they started packing and left before the sun came up that day. An exit to eternal summer cycle. But where were they going without ever knowing the way? They drank up the wine and they started talking. They now had more important things to say. And when the car broke down, we started walking. But where were they going without ever knowing the way? Anyone can see the road that they walk on is paved in gold. It's always summer, they'll never get cold, never get hungry, they'll never get old and gray. You can see their shadows wandering off somewhere. They won't make it home, but they really don't care. They wanted the highway, they're happier there today, today.
children woke up and they couldn't find them. They left the flowers and came up that day. They just drove off and left it all behind them. But where were they going without ever knowing the way? Anyone could see the road that they walk on is paved in gold. It's only summer, they'll never get cold, never get hungry, they'll never get old and gray. You can see the shadows wandering off somewhere. They won't make it home, but they really don't care. They wanted the highway, they're happier there today.
Kind of a funny little fade out there. Sorry about the ear blood. When I get, like, after a certain amount of tracks, I get a little lost. I've been tempted to maybe get a second one of these. Yes, they can work in tandem with each other, and then I can not have to readjust the levers when I go horizontally. Because when you go horizontal, they'll reset to wherever it is if you touch it. But if I had two of them, then I could just leave them all as they are, you know? But we'll see. I'm trying to make sure that when I buy things at this point forward, they're all like responsible things that could really help the stream, you know? Let's do another loop I'm trying to kind of lock in, which is Your Song by Elton John. I've gone through a lot of kind of different versions of trying to put this one together, but I feel like I'm starting to settle in with it. Where were they going without ever knowing the way? Burner, 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 burner. So I'll set my pedals for these spots here. Thank you for the follows, by the way. If you're still here for Sight Arm, as well as Sam and Z, thank you guys very much. Thank you. Hey, for Z, buenas. So this is a song I've been working on to get better at piano. I started actively adding piano to the songs that I loop on like a year ago, as well as the bass. And it's really starting to settle and get much more comfortable. Oh my gosh, I love the Moulin Rouge version of this for Cosmic. It's so dreamy. See you, Loopty. I think I like the upper register a bit better. Okay, let's see.
is all you hide. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do.
I kind of want to do one more try piano. Make it a little smoother. That better. Okay, so then the next part. Whoa, I wrote a wrong chord in there. I think it should be a G, C, A minor, G. Okay. Better. Okay, chorus. D, E, A, C. Seems nice.
It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy, if I did.
I like the string parts, but not in this first section. I want to fix it.
It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I would buy us a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculptor, but then again, no. Or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. And you can tell everybody that this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that's done. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is. Now you're in the world. I sat on the roof and I kicked off the mouse. Well, a few of these verses, well, they've got me quite cross. But the sun's been kind while I write this song. It's for people like you that keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting, but these things I do. You see, I've forgotten if they're green or blue. Anyway, the thing is, what I really mean. You've got the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. And you can tell everybody that this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that's done. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is. Now you're in the world.
feel like piano's getting better, but I feel like the string parts were so close. Something was a little bit funky though. Couldn't figure it out. Thank you so much for Uriel for the dono. I really appreciate it. And you said I can only write 255 characters. That's not enough to describe. With my heart feels, I try to make it short. Thanks, love. Thanks, chat. Thanks, mods. You are most wonderful. Twitch family, I know. And no, let's use up the rest of all the characters. Oh, it stops there, though. Was there more fun? For Uriel, thank you so much for the dono. I really appreciate it. Thank you. As well as Tripwire to even it out to be a beautiful and very symmetrically satisfying 6666. Thank you guys. Thank you. Well, we have been going now. Oh, and Zeri, thank you. Thank you, Zeri. Oh, to make a very beautiful 6969. Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. Limsy, it's good to see you, Lorenzo. That's very nice. Is there something I could play for you for Uriel? I would love to. After your request for Uriel, I think I'm probably gonna close off the queue for today. I have a recording session that I'm doing tonight for a client, and I'm gonna make sure to get some rest in between then, and then, you know, probably come back, practice for another maybe hour or two before I go to the session, just to make sure I feel ready. But let's see. Do a little more violin playing before we finish. I think I'd like to jump into Tifa's theme. Or actually, let's do Eyes on Me. I haven't done this one for a bit. I think it'll be good to me for me to do some focused violin playing before we finish. I do have one little quick change in my schedule this week. We're on for tomorrow night. I'm going to be doing a Valentine's Day stream. I will start at 6 p.m. night stream. I might get a little dressed up. I like any excuse to like get dressed up. And then I'm going to, on Thursday, start a little earlier than usual. I have a rehearsal in the evening, so I think I'm going to start Thursday at noon. And then Friday at 10 a.m. So the only day that changes is Thursday. I'm just bumping it up just a little earlier. But yeah, thank you guys so much for today and just always making me feel so cared for and supported. Okay, for Uriel. Thank you again for the dono. I really appreciate it. And let's end on Eyes on Me, just having a nice violin moment. Just got a baby, past few months been in lurk mode. Congratulations! Hope you're getting some sleep and rest in between there. I know it's a chaotic time. See you, Uriel. Thank you again for the dono. Let's do it. Oh, oops. Thank you, everybody, so much for another just wonderful day to play music for everybody. Music's my favorite thing in the whole world, and it means so much that I get to do it, with such a supportive, wonderful group of people. So thank you sincerely so, so much. And we are going to have us a raid. Again, I'm going to be live again tomorrow. It's going to be cute little Valentine's Day stream. So I was thinking I'll probably just get dressed up a little bit, find a nice dress to wear or something. I love any opportunity to get dressed up. It's fun. So just taking a look to see who's on right now. And I think we're gonna give a raid to... Let me see here. Sari, thank you so much. You're so sweet. How about we raid Samantha Taylor Music? I don't know if I've raided her before. And like I said, I'll be live again tomorrow at 6 p.m. for anyone who wants some company in the evening. And other than that, I just hope you guys have an absolutely lovely, rest of your day. Did our raid work? Is it showing up for everybody? Yeah, some people leave, but I feel like a lot of people left for this one. All right, fair enough. Bye, guys. Oh, you don't see it? Let me try it again. Sometimes it's kind of funny. We'll see if this is any different. So it should be up now. Yeah, it's still... I don't know if it's shown up for everybody. Well, I'm still gonna send you off. Bye. I love you.